Nigeria to the edge, oh. Don't push Nigeria to the edge, oh. Because the way things are going, it is where. Abuja, it is time to talk sport. Okay, a lovely morning to you, and thanks for leaving your dial locked on Eagles 102.3 FM. And this is your radio experience you can count on. The morning rise still continues with sport, and as usual, in the next 50 minutes, I don't know how ready you are to soar on Eagles wings. We'll be crisscrossing round the world of sport. Okay, did you watch the UEFA Champions League game played yesterday at the Etihad Stadium? Well, no be hook up police, 9-go win case. Well, two teams who seems to be struggling in their local league actually came out stronger and better yesterday. Well, you score me, I score you. God no go vex. That was how it seems. On eventually, only for the team to come from behind to grab all maximum point, taking the advantage when they return for the second leg. We'll also give you result of games played also in the UEFA Champions League games yesterday. And we'll look at the Nigerian Premier Football League that will also go down later today. Now, in the course of the show, we have basketball, we have tennis, we have Formula One, and we have other top stories that we are tracking at this time. Then we'll go straight to the gossip section, looking at the transfer of players from one club to another. I still remain the sport minister on radio, Vicky Vick. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we go straight into the package.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. Golf. Football. Basketball. Lawn tennis. Cricket. Volleyball. Athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
The vibe is about to be lit. Don't you just love good music? I know you do. I don't really care if you're older. On Eagles 102.3 FM.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you were just tuning in at the same time joining us on the show, this is Sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the sport minister on radio. Yes, Double V, Vicky Vick. Okay, Super Eagles coach will arrive Nigeria in a matter of days after the European tour. Yes, we give us a news update coming from Europe concerning Eric Schell's visit to Moses Simon in France, talking about Nantes of France. Yes, he was there. He also watched that game, was at the stadium, took a snapshot, and also paid a visit to England, looking at Alex Iwobi and Wilfred Ndidi, some of the couple of top guns of the Super Eagles and Europe. Yes, taking a tour of Europe. So he'll be coming back into the country, and he will also fix his eyes on the Nigerian Premier Football League to see which of the players he will select for the Super Eagles squad. Well, when I was reading or probably listening to this report, I said to myself, why will you be looking at the league when some beautiful, talented Nigerian players have been selected already by Fidelis Electrico, the gaffer of Rangers International, and Daniel Ogumodede, also who happens to be the coach of the Blue Star, talking about Remo Stars. So why will you waste your time? You have a couple of these players, or maybe a list will be handed to him. Okay, look at these players, look at the club, and then from there he will visit. Maybe that's exactly what he's going to do if the list has been handed over to him. Why? Because time is not our friend. With the list that he has with him, he can be able to visit each of these venues and see these players play. Then from there you bring out your own judgment, and eventually we'll see how the list will go down. Remember that the Super Eagles will be camping in Kigali. Yes, that's close. At least any player that is coming should just fly straight to Rwanda and be there for just a couple of days. Please, the deadline will be set. You shouldn't come to camp late. You must be there early enough, because we must get this result from the Rwandans. Remember that they are topping the table. It's not going to be an easy one. We've played with them a couple of matches. The results are not fair for the Super Eagles, but let's see how it pans out. Well, Eric Schell will be in the country, and let's see how it goes for him. Away from the Super Eagles and the Super Eagles coach Eric Schell, now let's tell you that the Nigerian under-20 team, the Flying Eagles, are gearing up for a crucial two-match friendly against Egypt in preparation for the 2025 African Under-20 Nations Cup. Now, head coach Aliyu Zubairu has invited 30 players to the team's training camp in Abuja as intensify their build-up for the tournament. Now, team administrator Aliyu Lawal Ibrahim confirmed to the NFF.com that the seven-time African champions will face the Egyptians' counterpart in Cairo on the 25th and the 27th of February 2025. Now, the friendlies will serve as key preparatory matches as the team fine-tune its squad and tactics ahead of the continental competition. Now, the 2025 African Cup of Nations for the under-20 is scheduled to take place in Côte d'Ivoire from the 26th of April to the 18th of May 2025. Now, the top four teams from the tournament will secure qualifications for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile, set to hold on the 27th of September to the 19th of October 2025. Now, the Flying Eagles end their place at the AFCON by winning the WAFU B Under-20 Championship in Lomé, Togo in October 2024, defeating Ghana, the Black Starlet, 3-1 in the finals. Now, talking about the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, yes, they have rich history when it comes to youth football, including 7 AFCON titles. They won the title of AFCON in 1983, in 1985, in 1987, in 1989, in 2005, 2011, 2015, and 2 FIFA World Cup final appearances. That's in 1989 and 2005. Looking at the first trophy in 1998, they defended it in 1985, defended it in 1987, defended it in 1989, and they went to sleep until 2005. Well, thank God for no other person but Siawan Samson Siasia, who took the team to the trophy to lift the trophy in 2005, and eventually got to the final where we lost to Argentina also in 2005, and we also won it in 2011 and 2015. Okay, away from football, we'll definitely return back to football. Let's talk basketball, the slam and dunk game, where the Nigerian Basketball Federation (NBBF) has announced the replacement for the unavailable D Tigers players ahead of the 2025 FIBA Afro-Basket qualifiers third round window, now set to take place in Tripoli, Libya. Libya again? Did somebody say Libya? Yes, in Libya. Now, according to the NBBF, they have invited 3 new players to replace Michael Okiki, Patrick Abba, and Aziz Sulaiman, who are unavailable at the moment. Now, the players to replace them are Favor Aboje from Nile University, Israel Philip, Nigerian Custom, and Johnson Aneye from Rivers Hoppers. Meanwhile, the camp of the home base players has opened in Abuja, which will run until February 16, while the foreign base will then join the selected home base players in Tripoli, Libya on February 17, talking about 5 days from now for the final phase of camping and the competition proper. Okay, let's go straight to the oldest or probably the ancient city of Kano, where Kano Pillars assistant coach Ahmad Garba Yaro has said that the team will go all out for a win in their rescheduled March 20 clash against El Kanemi Warriors. Now, the same Sugida side will entertain the northern rival at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. And that is today, talking about midweek game and also a rescheduled game. Now, the former champions are desperate to bounce back to winning ways after the disappointing 2-1 loss to Remo Stars in Ikene over the weekend. Now, Yaro declared that they have put behind them the loss to Remo and are firmly focused on the upcoming clash. Yes, focus on the upcoming clash. Now, a win against El Kanemi Warriors will make Pillar climb to the 10th position on the MPFL standing ahead of the weekend home fixtures against the Warriors. Talking about Abia Warriors. So they will be up against 2 Warriors within the space of 1 week. Yes, 1 Warrior from the north, that's El Kanemi Warrior, and they will face the other Warriors from the east, talking about Abia Warriors. So let's see how we pounce that game will go down at the Umwaya Township Stadium. But first of all, at the Sani Abacha Stadium, the ancient city of Kano. Let's see how the same Misugida side, led by Yaro, will take them against El Kanemi Warriors. Meanwhile, it is now match day live in the Nigerian Premier Football League, looking at the games that will go down later this evening, precisely at about 3 p.m. at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. Yes, Kano Pillars will be up against El Kanemi Warriors from Maiduguri. Well, the distance of journey will not be that far. Hopefully, as I speak, they should be in Kano already. And let's see how Kano Pillars will get up to grab our maximum point. Meanwhile, in the ancient city of Benin, Bendel Insurance at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium will take on Eyimba. Yes, Eyimba will be on the road to Benin. Yes, they lost their last game. That was over the weekend to Aqua United. They were on the road. Let's see how it also pans out with them again this time. Talking about Eyimba, where they are not close to the continent yet. They're not even close to the top four. They are gradually inching close to the top four. But let's see how it pans out with Eyimba. Meanwhile, the last game that will also go down later this evening in the MPFL is a game between Kwara United and Shooting Stars. Yes, Kwara United and Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Now, 3SC of Ibadan want to get all maximum points, knowing fully well that they are second on the log. Now, these are all rescheduled games. Yes, they are all rescheduled games. So, if Shooting Stars be able to get a maximum result against Kwara United on the road, yes, they will inch close to Remo Stars, with just closing the gap with just 5 points in between them, but they must win later today. But let's see how it pans out, and let's see how it goes with the games in the MPFL. It is now time to look at the UEFA Champions League game played yesterday. Take it away from the UEFA Champions League game played off round of 16 qualifiers, looking at the playoffs. Massive result, and there was an outstanding game yesterday, and I said, you see this game? I'm gonna watch this game. Yes, venue for that game was at the Etihad Stadium, and it was a game between Real Madrid and Manchester City, two top coaches in Europe, talking about Pep Guardiola and Carlo Ancelotti. Yes, it actually started on a bright note, even as much as the first goal was scored and had to be reviewed by the video assistant referee, talking about VAR, and the game, probably the goal, was eventually given to Helen Brute Haaland in the 19th minute. Well, Grealish was actually substituted in the 30th minute, only for him to pave way for Foden, who eventually came in. And in the second half, yes, the first half actually went the way of Manchester City. And in the second half, yes, it was Kylian Mbappe who made sure that after 15 minutes in the second half, he registered his name on the score sheet, making it 1-1. And only for Haaland to take the lead in the 80th minute from the penalty spot. That was 2-1. Thinking that they are running home and dry as usual. I repeat again, as usual, they lost concentration. Only in the 86th minute for Diaz to make it 2-all for the Real Madrid side, and the further slept, and Bellingham took the lead for Real Madrid. 3-2. One leg in the round of 16 as they head to the Santiago Bernabeu next weekend. Meanwhile, in an all-French affairs, it was Paris Saint-Germain 3 and Brest 0. Two familiar teams in front in the French Lyon make sure that one goes through. Well, it was Dembele who actually was outstanding in that particular game, though he's scoring the second goal with Vitinha making sure that PSG takes the driver's seat. Meanwhile, in the 50th minute, a goal was disallowed and Dembele made it 3-0. 2 for him on the night, getting a brace away from home, and we see PSG one leg in the round of 16, and let's see what happens at the Parc des Princes when the second leg will go down. Meanwhile, the other game, Juventus were 2-1 better than PSV. Now it was McKennie who opened scoring for Juventus in the 34th minute, and Perisic equalized for PSV, and Bakayoko was introduced in that game, but it was not enough as Mbangula made it 2-1 in the 82nd minute for Juventus to also have one leg in the round of 16. And the final game also played yesterday. Dortmund away from home. 3-0 better than Sporting CP. Now, when they return to the Sea of Yellow in Germany, talking about the home ground of Dortmund, let's see how it pans out. So as we speak, PSG away win, Real Madrid away win, Dortmund away win. One leg in the round of 16. What happens in the reverse fixtures? Hopefully we'll be sharing your thoughts on that this morning. Meanwhile, it is match day live. Yes, in Europe, still continues, but Liverpool will also play their outstanding game later today. We'll talk about Liverpool. Let's look at the UEFA Champions League night. Now, Club Brugge in Belgium will be up against Ademola Atalanta side. Now, Ademola is back from injury, but we don't know if he's 100% fit for this evening's game. Yes, I can categorically tell you and authoritatively tell you that Ademola Lookman is back from injury, but if he will play today's game, well, it depends on the coach and his technical team to see if they can put him on the lineup. But all I can tell you now is Atalanta will be on the road to Belgium as they take on Club Brugge later this evening. Meanwhile, in Scotland, it will be Celtic up against Bayern Munich. Brendan Rodgers. Is it Brendan Rodgers? I'm trying to recall that name again. If that's talking about Celtic coach, if they will take on the Celtic and Bayern Munich, talking about Vincent Kompany's side. I'll still confirm the name of the coach. Meanwhile, Feyenoord will take on 8. Let's see if our own will be in action, talking about Samuel Chukwueze. Meanwhile, the last game later this evening is Monaco up against Benfica. So these are the games that we go down later this evening in the UEFA Champions League first leg round of 16 qualifiers. Okay, wrong call there. It is Joseph Mazula, who happens to be okay, I think I have to confirm that one there. Yes. Brendan Rodgers. So that's how it is later this evening. But another big game that we go down later this evening is in the Premier League. Everton up against Liverpool. The most anticipated, outstanding game for Liverpool will go down later today. Meanwhile, in the FA Cup, Plymouth sent Liverpool out of the FA Cup. Some will say we just carry our feeders team, put for there, make una manage, let's see how it pans out. I wouldn't know why that coach made that kind of mistake. He said that he doesn't want the FA Cup, the FA Cup that Man U want to kill themselves, and Chelsea also want to kill themselves. Also Arsenal want to kill themselves. Even Man City want to kill themselves. Only for this coach of Liverpool say, we don't want this coach. This trophy, all I'm after is the Premier League. Oh yeah, now when I don't come out, you are facing Everton today. How it is for Everton? Everton seems to have bounced back in their last 5 games. They've won 3. Yes, and they lost to Bournemouth by a single goal. They lost to Aston Villa also by a single goal. And in that their third game, they defeated Tottenham 3-2. They defeated Brighton by a single goal. And now they defeated Leicester City 4-0. This is the last 3 games of Wolverhampton. Of Everton, not Wolverhampton Wanderers. Plymouth has opened the way for other Premier League clubs to start beating Liverpool. Woto. Let's see how it goes. It must be a win. It's a must win for Liverpool if they want to continue to remain in the driver's seat. And it's also a must win for Everton if they will escape relegation. Meanwhile, that game will go down at the Goodison Park, the home ground of Everton. Abuja, let's go for this quick break now, and when we return, I think I can squeeze in one call before I pay some bills. Come on, guys, let's do this. 09073530044 or 09087668888. SMS and WhatsApp to 09097054450. And these are numbers to get across to me this morning. And the phone lines are officially open. Let's share your talk this morning before we embark on our quick break. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Joe. How are you doing? It's good to have you on the show this morning.
No, fine. How was your night?
My night was good, thanks for asking.
Man City don't do it again. Man City just did a great English team in Champions League. You can't beat Madrid that all their defender is out. No any serious defender in my back line. And you are winning the match 2-1, you cannot hold on. I don't know what is happening to Pep Guardiola. Instead of us to respect the test for not signing a session contract and just said the chairman that you have tried and I've tried to for you. Ending of things I'm doing. You are extending your contract. This is kind of because the man is thinking to English football. You lose at home yesterday. Okay, when Madrid is now complete yesterday, but all their senior defender, no one is there yesterday. They are using their defending midfield as a centre back and the one that they do from the academy. And now City cannot beat Madrid. And wow. Talking about Arsenal, my team. You see as because they doing work a bit. They don't want to spend money. Pick Harvard now don't go into the game. The one that we are managing. You don't go into the game yesterday. Either maybe the guy is going to be out of action for 1 month or 2 months.
Okay.
Arsenal signed 2 players. 2 strikers. They fail to sign. See what is happening.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe.
They don't want to do the right thing. Okay.
Thank you very much, Joe. I have to let you go here now. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return some of the top stories that we are tracking at this time. At the same time, also we'll take your calls reacting to some of the top stories that we've rolled out this morning. Don't go nowhere. This is still sport on Eagles Wings.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
Has anyone told you you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. Hurry now.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Hello Nigeria. Hello Africa. Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's 1-year diploma in certified nursing assistant training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or WhatsApp 080-339-42015, 080-339-42015, 080-339-42015. For registration, pick up application form at our partner radio stations or visit the reception at the African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
Telling real stories using humor.
Inyele tum no moke mubu ko kitiemio.
Kiwa chiga udia bayo.
Oi.
Okadodu.
Odila dokalaga ponke. Shin wai wani labari ne kake so ka ji baka samu ka ji ba?
Ola mo labarin na waje la tohoga abo hoje
Kò sí ìkéde àbí ìròyìn tá ò lè gbọ́ lórí pẹ́pẹ́ yìí.
Kanyine so ongwa ve niluwe ongwaga.
Willan gasma ye mi do profinyi minyi ka Afrika ye ga fur radio da ka fu binyi to mid minyi Nigeria Abuja ziyelnen.
Na the place where you go here ogbonge tori.
Irega benenu yare kuawu no anyi mawu tedane no nanyi magawo no. Kage ya gubo ya gawu roza.
Metine kuma gbo me mane ke gbo mi nta.
Hoye gidda he bugo konkwa he bata do.
Nyimbo da he hawo nhote wo ma.
Nda akụkọ wa iche eno na ịga anụ ebe a anyị nọ.
Kikindi wobiti woi utawoi kakap.
Only on Gidigba Assembly, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM. Abuja, now with City.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, it is the second 45 minutes of the show, Sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky. Like I said, the WhatsApp portal, SMS portal, Facebook page, YouTube channel, all are available for you to drop your comments, and we'll give voices to those messages in the course of the show. Okay, and let's see how we can take other top stories that we are tracking at this time. Like I said, it is March Day Live in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Kano Pillars will be in action at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano, plus other games that we go down later this evening. The game between Kora United and Shooting Stars of Ibadan, and also looking at Bendel Insurance and the People's Elephant Eyimba in Benin City, talking about the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. And the UEFA Champions League mouth-watering fixtures will also go down later today, so I don't know which of your teams will be in action, or probably did your team do well yesterday. And in the English Premier League, the outstanding game for that I've been waiting for a very long time, will Liverpool extend the lead on the table to 9 points. Yes, because definitely they win today, they will extend the lead to 9 points. Or will Everton close the gap since Plymouth has decided to open the game for others to follow suit. Hello, good morning.
Good
morning, Dan Ambassador. I know you're trying to call me all through here yesterday, but we're missing your call. Morning to you. Let's go there, Dan.
Okay, concern yesterday match. Yeah, I know the Man City they played yesterday for first half between 15 minutes. But this was scored like 3 goals yesterday. So unfortunately, they never do this. 1 minute, I don't know what they happen to Guardiola. All the defenders call the commander. What's going on again? At the end of the day, Madrid win the match. Madrid. Congratulations to this all the Madrid fans. And I regard to everybody on the job from Tunisia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. Now, this message or probably this story is for every United fan out there. I know many Manchester United fans are listening to me, following this show. I have this one for you. Hopefully, maybe you can comment on this particular one while I tend to, unleash the story. Now, it is coming from no other person but Paul Scholes. Yes, Paul Scholes. We all know Paul Scholes, a legend with Manchester United. Now, former United star Paul Scholes has warned the Red Devils. Talking about Manchester United, I don't know why you have to even use that name. Say Red Devil. You have just said Manchester United. Maybe it's the name that is attached to them that is causing the confusion. I don't really know. Okay, former United star Paul Scholes has warned the Red Devils that the team will be a relegation candidate. Yes, a relegation candidate if they don't sign quality players. If they don't sign quality players, is he invariably saying that all the players in United are not quality players, including the coach? I want to add the coach to it. Now, the former England international stated that the team lacked a strong spine and criticized Ruben Amorim's current squad, highlighting significant weakness. Now, despite recent wins, Scholes told the Overlap fan debate brought to you by Sky Bet that United must make at least 5 major signings to avoid a potential crisis. Yes, 5 major signings to avoid a potential crisis. Now, the former United star has warned the Red Devils that the team will be relegation candidates if they don't sign quality players. Are you supporting Paul Scholes? Now, where is United on the table? United is in 13th position with 29 points after 13 games. 24 games. 29 points. Now, they are just 2 points better than Tottenham Hotspur, number 14. 2 points better than West Ham, who are number 15. And 3 points better than Everton, who are number 16. And if we do the plus or minus, about 5 or 6 points better than 10 points better than Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are hanging in the relegation zone, and about 12 points better than Leicester City, who are in the relegation zone. 09073530044. Let's share your thoughts. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Your name and where you calling from? Morning to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
This is Abakar Manu.
Okay, Abakar Manu, it's good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you. I'm calling from the Abuja.
Okay.
Yesterday, we are starting to became like and Manchester City. That penalty they are already to and more about the two have but I don't know why so I think not because I'm a Madrid fan, but because and also for the first course, what he said, I think I absolutely agree with it. Although without Madrid is very I think the blame on the previous manager, which is Eric Ten Hag. Look at the huge amount of money necessary to go for that so I think the blame goes to President Eric Ten Hag will blame him, and also I think I agree with him. If the club really want the progress of the club, they should use for the money so I only for the cost so that they're going to get a good but if they didn't do that trying to relegation, obviously they are on their own.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Abakar Manu, all the way from Giri. Keep those calls coming in 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Okay, Shola the Blues trying to get across to me this morning. Let's see if we can squeeze his own call in. Good morning to Shola the Blues.
Hello.
Morning to you, Shola.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
One thousand. No senator. I will not represent. I do a good record to the first
this is your introduction. Maybe ability will give you hype man because you're really a hype man here. Ability, please let's shift the hype man to Shola the Blues. Shola, good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Let me talk about Liverpool coach.
Okay.
I think that they are not after FA Cup, the very FA Cup. I think that statement as a defensive mechanism statement. No, initially at the beginning of the league, everybody knew that Liverpool they are chasing coaches, but as they cannot win the FA Cup now, we still be big that they are not after. You say now they agree with you. They want, but they cannot make it. Then talk of Man City and Liverpool and Man City and Madrid yesterday. You see, that's why you know a good team. It depends on only one goal. If Madrid totally depend on say let us score only one goal, they were not that next yesterday. They are coming from behind and they still win the league. And that leads me to Chelsea that I said that watch Chelsea match with your head and not with your heart. They call like attacking me yesterday. I didn't mention his name, but I'm still thinking if Osimhen is my brother, Chola, I will not allow Osimhen to go to Chelsea. If you like say that I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I know what I'm saying. The coach is not with the player well. The coach that will tell the player that you want to score one goal, I'm okay. He said that I coach what Chelsea are displayed this season, they've already surpassed my expectations. What position I'm playing. Is that what position more? No, I don't want that. Please, my brother, get me right. I do just know well. I'm the Chelsea have been supported in 2002. So, my brother, watch match with your head and not with your heart. So that you get attention.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate you, my brother. Watch your game, watch the match with your head and not your heart, so that you not get hyper tension. Okay, let's give you some tennis news. World number one, Aryna Sabalenka suffered a shock defeat in the second round of the Qatar Open on Tuesday. Now, the Belarusian was thwarted by Russian Ekaterina Alexandrova 3-6, 6-3, 7-6 in an intense encounter lasting over 2.5 hours. Now, this was Sabalenka's first match since losing the Australian Open final in 3 sets to Madison Keys in January. Now, Alexandrova has turned up in Doha in good form after claiming her 5th WTA title in Linz last week. Hello, good morning.
Vicky Vick.
Morning to you, Harry Chelsemania.
Wow for you, Vicky.
Now, wow for you.
Good morning this morning and thank God for a new day.
Yes, sir.
My brother, yesterday match was an eye opener. And I wouldn't like to use Vicky. I was so ashamed of Man City. Man City took the lead and they went to sleep. They were playing as if nothing is at stake. I think the chick is finally coming back to roost. What? I can't believe this. My Madrid players are still they are playing, on kindergarten. Their second leg, if I have my way, I would tell them not to just go. They should abandon that second leg match because it's going to be disastrous. What the players today was the most unbefitting of Man City that we know. That shows you that the end of time has come. And Vicky, you know what angers me?
What?
Man City has played 20 matches. They've won only 8. And this is the big Chelsea home and away. They boost my brain. Martin has only 8 matches in 20 matches. And this year out of this 8, the big Chelsea home and away. Even when they are not good, they still beat us home and away because of our character. Because we don't have that tenacity. We don't have that fish. This Chelsea personal. Honestly speaking, so annoying. You can see whenever they beat them, look at them. But they beat it twice, even though they don't do too good. Man, congratulations to those who won their match yesterday. But it was a good show. But let's see what will happen today. Okay. And on Nigerian, I just love what is happening in Nigeria professionally. You can't predict any longer.
You can't.
You cannot predict any. Yes, because they are doing well. They are doing well. And I wish everyone well. Okay. Shall I the blue don't first, and get a phone general and I'll work for you. So the time will greet you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'll work for you. Moment of play, don't see you. Moment of play, don't see.
Thank you very much. Now, 3 countries have been banned from playing the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the World Cup is just around the corner. That's next year. And FIFA has released its sledgehammer on this country. Now, who are this country? Well, let's tell you that FIFA has suspended the Football Federation of 2 additional countries, Pakistan and Congo. You're wondering, what did Congo do now? Now, ahead of the 2026 World Cup, which is set to take place in Canada, USA, and Mexico. Now, this suspension come on the top of existing ban on Russian, bringing the total number of banned nations to 3. So, Russia is also still there. Now, as the most anticipated international football competition, the World Cup is held every 4 years and will return in the summer of 2026. Now, Russia has remained banned from international competition since 2022 due to its invasion in Ukraine. Now, in Congo, the Congolese, talking about the Congolese Football Association, FECAFOOT, has been suspended due to alleged third-party interference in its operation. We don't want government interference. Pakistan, yes, suspension stems from its failure to implement a revised football constitution that guarantees fair and democratic elections within its football governing body. FIFA has previously sanctioned the Pakistani Football Federation (PFF) in both 2017 and 2019 due to similar governance issues. No government interference. There's a way the government will come in. Wow, I don't know. Let's go straight to our Facebook page. We begin with the WhatsApp. Let's take this one from Lorenzo Di Capinto. Good morning, my brother Vicky Vick. Liverpool is not a children cup. Yes, Liverpool is not children's cup, but bigger trophies. I look forward to this game against Everton today. I know it's a big game to watch because David Moyes is doing great since taking over the club recently. I think he has not lost any game, and he will look. Yes, he would like to keep the tempo. As for Man City against Real Madrid, I feel so sorry for them. Welcome Demola. Yes, Demola Lookman. I look forward to seeing him more because you remind me of Sadio Mane. Good morning, my friends on radio stations. Bonjour. Okay, concerning Man United, I think they should be united. Put heads together to remove the names Red Devil from their name. With the name, someone like me can never support such club. I have my reservations for that. Osimhen should never go to Chelsea if he wants to remain a human being in this world. And let's take his voice note. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you, Jatao. How are you doing? Yeah.
It was a night.
Good.
I'm going to sit down carefully and watch that beautiful goals, beautiful games. Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid. The first caller of this program, I'm live at sea. If everybody is collecting penalties from Man City, you will just intentionally remove Madrid, the powerful house. Do you think if Madrid meets with Arsenal, they'll pack what they'll be able to pack from Madrid? Abba, Man City, that they cannot beat Madrid? No. Everybody expected Madrid to beat Man City yesterday. That's the naked truth. No matter how sentimental we are, and that's beautiful of football. You explain or you talk with your sentiment that will make somebody laugh or be angry. That's the sentiment of football. That's the beauty of football. Sentiment. My brother. And for Pascal, true. As you say, both the coach and the players, honestly, they are just average players. They are just average players. with guts. Hala Madrid, my regard to that ambassador. Hala Madrid, Gatao.
Hala Madrid. Morning to you. Yeah.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Well, how your family?
Good.
Yesterday I talk am now. Say Man City go collect. Man City, yes, they collect. Even me, are very happy as they collect. Yes, I talk am. I say Real Madrid go win. They no fit. Even na Man U now, Man City go dey raise shoulder. He go dey raise shoulder. For Liverpool, Liverpool go win. Oh, yes, Liverpool go win because I want make Liverpool carry the Premier League. So, thank you very much. Wale from Buhari area one. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Wale, all the way from Buhari. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Don't judge Liverpool with the FA Cup game. Oh, today they will beat Everton like a baby. CJ, all the way from Lugbe. Okay, CJ, 90 minutes will definitely tear. Good morning, I'm Ismail Ahmed from Apo Dutse. Vicky V, honestly, Man City is not too good. Oh, please please Liverpool. We need that 3 points. Thank you, sir. From Ismail Ahmed, all the way from Apo Dutse. Good luck to my team, Liverpool and Doma United. Yes, rep your club, rep your club. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you. Oh, Demola, it's good to have you. Are you in Ilori this morning with 3SC?
No. I'm in Abuja and my heart and my everything is with them. So I wish them good luck. They've been performing well, and we, their supporters and fans, are very, very happy with the performance of the team. And it's been easy to go into the continent for a very, very long time. It's been very long. And it should be a heartwarming gift to the FA government, the entire shooting star supporters across the globe, because they've been expecting it, and we hope that things will improve. And we will win today's match as well. And I want to commend the referees of the Nigerian Professional Football League. They've been living up to expectations, and kudos to them. As for the match between Liverpool and Manchester City, Manchester City and Real Madrid, it seems Guardiola has been mystified, and I don't know what to say again. There is time for everything.
Yeah.
I think his time is up.
His time is up.
And I think he has to change things. Maybe he discover himself. But for now, the team is not performing. Liverpool still look unstoppable in EPL, and to me, the only thing that can challenge them, Arsenal, and Arsenal, they are not consistent, and now their only striker, Havertz, is also injured. So the Liverpool team, I think they are going to win this EPL. As for what School said about Man U, there is a hint of truth in it, but going relegation is not the person who cannot go to relegation. They still have some good players, only that the team has to get into the pattern of the coach. Because the coach has to focus, and maybe you need some players, like you said, to give up the team. Teams have problems. How they overcome it is what we are looking towards now, because this problem has been there for long. The Glazer family and Edu Dog, they created a lot of problems, and the coming of Edu How was not all that beneficial in terms of organization of the team. So he wants to talk within 2 years. In fact, Arteta has been with Arsenal for so long, just only one FA Cup. So for me, it's closer the point, but not that extreme that we are taking it to. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Ademola. Truly appreciate you this morning. Yes, a former administrative secretary with Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Yes, in as much as in Abuja, his heart, his body, his soul, and his spirit, everything with Shooting Stars of Ibadan. And they will be taking on Kwara United later this evening at the Ilori Township Stadium. And I also believe that Shooting Stars want to return back to the continent. Okay, let's take this one from Tekebe Hundu. Good morning, Sport Minister, Sport Prophet. I am in Nasarawa State. The best thing that will happen to our own Osibe is for him, his next train to land at Chelsea. For Eric Shell, we Nigerians are praying for him and are ready to support him to move the Super Eagles to higher heights. Wishing Eric safe flight back to Nigeria. My brother, that flight in Nidamo, make him come back safely. If I remember that this vulnerable Man City team defeated Chelsea, my anger and frustration from Maresca and his boys knows no bound. Congratulations to the winners and losers of yesterday UCL matches. All of them played over 2 goals. Akamata, what are you talking about? It's about to, oh, put your money where your mouth is. Okay. I think this is where I've definitely drawn the curtains. Okay, let's see if I can squeeze in more for 30 seconds. Hello to you. Good morning. Yes,
The Tetons are back. The Tetons are near. They are near. They are not out, and they will never be out.
Okay, they will never be out. Who am I on to, please?
Now that man you last born.
That man you last born. You don't follow somebody swag. Where they? Okay, they are down, but they are not out.
See, no, Madrid is the champions themselves. They are around. They are not out. They are around. They will never go out.
They will never go out.
No. Madrid will never go out.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. And the final message just popped in. Sir Vick, make I greet you this morning. Please have to take time to talk about the Super Eagles. Yes, definitely. We're actually looking at towards when the match getting closer. We'll take our time. We'll talk about the Super Eagles. Yes, definitely, I will talk about that. It's a must-win for us. But for now, we just have to leave it this way. But thank you very much, Abbas. Truly appreciate you just sending a message this morning, greeting me. I also greet you, my brother. Talking about Abbas all the way from Dose. And this is where we draw the curtains on the show this morning. Whether I like it or not, it has been an exciting one. For those living close to Kano, listen to me from Kano, go and watch that game. If you are in Benin City,